こんにちは。Welcome to フリフリキッチン。Today, Muu-Muu is going to make vegetable gyoza. Gyoza are Japanese dumplings that are one of the ultimate Japanese comfort food that appeal to everyone. The most commonly fried and steamed in a frying pan, they are crispy on the bottoms, tender chewy tops, and juicy filling inside. You can find gyoza in many places in Japan, especially in ramen restaurants, as gyoza is the most popular side dish to be served with ramen. Today, Muu-Muu is making awesome vegetable gyoza which are vegan, stuffed with a light and delicious filling of cabbage, chives, spring onions, and shiitake mushrooms. You will love these yummy Japanese dumplings. Okay, let's get started. Mince 250 grams of cabbage. Put them in a bowl. Sprinkle with 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix and give it a bit of massage by hand. Leave it for about 15 minutes. Mince 20 grams of chives. 1 spring onion, about 20 grams. And 2 to 3 shiitake mushrooms. Grate 1 clove of garlic and a little piece of ginger, about half a teaspoon. Use your hands and squeeze out and drain the cabbage as much of the excess water as possible and put it in another bowl. The moisture removal from cabbage is quite important for making nice gyoza, so squeeze out the water as much as you can. Add the minced chives, spring onions, shiitake mushrooms, grated garlic and ginger in a bowl, and add 1 tablespoon of cornflour or potato starch, 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, and a pinch of white pepper, and mix well to combine. Now, wrap the gyoza. You can make gyoza wrappers from scratch. It's just made with flour and water, but most people use store-bought gyoza wrappers for convenience. You can find them in frozen or chilled sections at Oriental food shops. Japanese gyoza wrappers are thinner than Chinese dumpling wrappers, so make sure you get the correct type. Put the gyoza wrapper in one hand and put the heaped teaspoon of the vegetable filling onto the center of the wrapper. Dip the tip of your finger in water and lightly moisten the edge of the wrapper. Fold the wrapper in half over the filling and pinch together one corner and press. Take one side of the wrapper and pleat it towards the corner that is just sealed, and then press and seal. Continue to pleat and seal until you reach the other corner. Press together to pleat to make sure they are properly sealed. The shape of the gyoza should be a bit curved and the bottom lays flat. Repeat with the remaining filling. If you don't fry the gyoza immediately, dust some flour or lay parchment paper on the plate to avoid the gyoza sticking to the surface, and cover with cling film to avoid them drying out. Some people think that folding gyoza is too complicated, but please don't worry. If there are no pleats or funny shapes, that's no problem at all. As long as the wrappers are properly sealed, then totally fine. Muu-Muu made 24 pieces of gyoza with the vegetable filling. If you think you don't need to cook this much now, freeze some uncooked gyoza for later use. Cover the tray of the gyoza with a cling film and put them in the freezer until they are solid. And then put them in a freezer bag. You can store the gyoza in a freezer for up to 1 month. You don't need to thaw out the frozen gyoza when you cook them. To cook the fresh gyoza that you just made, heat a non-stick frying pan over medium heat. Spread a little bit of vegetable oil. And place the gyoza in a single layer, flat side down and without touching each other. And then add 80 ml of hot water in a frying pan and immediately cover with a lid. Steam the gyoza for about 4 minutes. Remove the lid and keep cooking until the remaining water has completely evaporated. Add half a tablespoon of sesame oil and cook the gyoza until they are golden brown and crisp on the bottoms. Transfer them to a serving plate, the crisped side facing up, and serve with a dipping sauce. The most popular gyoza dipping sauce in Japan is mixed soy sauce with rice vinegar at a ratio of 1:1, and optionally you can add a bit of ryu chili oil to it. But you can enjoy gyoza with just soy sauce or whatever you like. できた! Muu-Muu, how does it taste? Okay, Muu-Muu said, this vegetable filling is light and healthy and has a delicious savory garlicky flavor which is irresistible. These gyoza are bursting with textures and flavors. Muu-Muu wants to eat more and more. She can't stop eating them. Thank you for watching Furi Furi Kitchen. ありがとう! If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and a subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye! またね!